Welcome YouTube. This is your girl Queen.Zi. Welcome to Fire Lotus Tarot. If you're new to my channel, this is a BYOB. Bring your own blunts and smoke that shit. If you're new, make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. Leave your digital footprint by commenting. These are general messages. Energies and roles can be reversed. Switch them around as necessary. Before we get started, I wanted to show you guys what I have for sale. All right. These are necklaces. They're going to come with a chain that will, I think the chain is 30 inches long. All right. And they're little bottle mojos. They have crystals in them. They're charged. They have blessed water. They have mirrors. It's basically a spell in a bottle on your necklace. All right. And they're made for different purposes. This one is for psychic abilities. Isn't it cute? I love it. So if you guys want to purchase one of these, you guys can hit me in my email at firstqueensair, and that's Queens with a Z, air with an E, at gmail.com. You can also check the description box below for the email address and as well as my website. All right, cool. And I'm gonna put this one on just so you guys can see it. Now this is my own necklace. It's a little longer, you know, so it's a little longer, but it should hit maybe like right about there or about there. So, all right. So let's get in. And now that I'm done with my commercials, let's get in and see what's going on. I'm using the Isis Oracle deck by Alana Fairchild, and I just want to see what kind of energies we are having around our collective right now. All right, it says Divine Sisterhood, the community of spiritual sisters and brothers of the light. All right. So I am going to read it from the book. All right. All right, let's see what the book says. Divine Sisterhood. It says, community of the spiritual sisters and brothers of the light. In the community that is based in equality, respect, healthy boundaries, and personal freedom, with the mutual desire for spiritual growth and honoring of intimate wisdom, makes miracles occur. You are a part of a community of light. At one time, it existed only by spiritual worlds, yet now it is being born on earth. It is a part of your destiny to help create and nurture a conscious community that empowers all of its members and is based in truth. Ashe. And that kind of goes along with the necklace. I didn't even know that that was going to come out, but you know, you are a part of a tribe now, a soul tribe, a tribe, you know, that is a community of light. All right. And in this community of light, there are other people that you're going to interact with and share information with, and also, you know, join with, you know, and so you're constantly manifesting and empowering yourself. And when you're in a community of light individuals, that happens for them as well. And so, you know, wearing stones, or, you know, wearing spiritual jewelry, or getting spiritual tattoos, or, you know, again, wearing spiritual jewelry, it helps empowers you, and it helps empowers others, because other people want to know, well, how you getting all of that done? And you're like, man, I'm covered, and they're like, oh, well, I need to be covered. You know, you learn things from being around people of light. So let's move on. That was a beautiful card. I don't want to read no more cards. That was too much to do. So let's go ahead and get in. I'm sorry, y'all, my cord is crazy. Let's get in and get some wisdom on this sisterhood, divine sisterhood, all right? Because some of you guys may not know that you have people around you that's spiritual. Some of you guys may not trust the people around you to know that you're spiritual, and this is hindering you. This is hindering your growth, all right? All right. So a lot of you guys, I pulled the by the book card. So a lot of you guys have a lot of friends and family members that have been, basically going by their traditions. Maybe your family is into Christianity, or maybe your family is into Mormonism or something like that, and you realize that they're never going to be the people this that understands ancient knowledge, because they're stuck in tradition. All right. And not that tradition is bad, but tradition doesn't bring forth the miracles and the blessings. Look at the desert. There's nothing to eat around them. Okay. So when you come along and you're a free mind, those people are going to try to eat you because you're not for them. Okay. It says not for you. So they're going to constantly play this game with you and have these standoffs with you and keep this division and, playing the role of the fortune cookie, looking all sweet and delicious. And then when you bite in, it's like, ugh, it's a piece of paper in here. And then you look at the paper and it has a message that may not be relevant to your life. You may have to find the relevance of it in your life, okay? It may have some lucky numbers on it that don't work for you. You feel what I'm saying? And so I see, because you see the people around you and in your community as people that, are not gonna go anywhere, that's gonna have, a lot of desert times and desert lands in their pastures. You see this, and so you don't want this as your justice. And so you're tuning in to the divine, connecting and aligning yourself with the highest spirit, with the number 11. That's the justice card, because you want your own justice. All right. Some of you guys may even, be battling some things in court about, your connections. Okay. Or you may be thinking of taking somebody to court, because somebody in your family, because you're starting to see things from a higher vantage point, and you see that some people have came together, a masculine energy and a feminine energy, to try to, do some magic to get their own justice upon you, keeping you bound, keeping you stuck, keeping you, underneath them. All right. And they kept saying, hey, this high position I'm in, this ain't for you. Where I'm at ain't for you. This ain't for you. You ain't equipped. They wasn't getting a bigger picture, because they weren't even connected. There's nothing there. They weren't even connected. The divine was trying to connect with them, but they weren't paying attention. They were having a standoff with the divine. All right. And look, if you've been experiencing a lot of, hard times in your life, or moments in your life where, you're not as happy-go-lucky as you could be, like you're out of touch with yourself, you just, kind of in this sunken place, but not like depressed, but you're not yourself, a lot of fatigue, a lot of tiredness, a lot of lack of motivation, it's because they're trying to do some type of magic on you, some type of, ritual on you, and it could be, some type of sex magic, something that, is not something that you would be able to find evidence of. So I think that it would be like some type of sex magic, or some type of visualization, through maybe meditation or prayer. If this person prays a lot, I do see praying hands. So maybe this person is praying to their God, to, split you and your sisterhood up. Or they're praying to God to, because they want your life to be dry like theirs. They want your life to be empty. They want you to constantly be playing the game of life and not enjoying life. And they see that, hey, you want something different. You don't want what's being offered to you. They don't like that. They don't like that you're a free spirit. And so they're doing stuff to change your luck. Your money may be slow. You may be, like I said, just not feeling yourself. A lot of connections and relationships, you may just feel like you can't trust anybody, and this is because of years and years of, this discord, them treating you differently. It can be years and years. When I think of sisterhood, I think of, a lifelong, but I also think of family. So maybe this is your family. Maybe, it's your mom or your dad, the leader of your family. It could be an aunt. It is someone that is a lot more mature than you. They may be a little bit less than half your age. All right, with this number 6 and 11, they may be just a few years. Let's say, for an example, they're 20, you're 40, and or they're 40, and you could be 18 or something like that. Or they're 40 and you're 22 or something, something like that. Just off just a little bit. And it is a feminine energy. I seen the yin card. All right. And it's somebody who, this person may have been adopted. All right. Or this person could, feel alienated in their mind, even though they're not alienated. They may have some type of disassociation disorder or something. They may have some type of narcissism about them where they feel like they're all alone, but they have a really dark mind, maybe because something that happened to them in their childhood. Maybe if they were something happened to them in their childhood, they might have been between the age of 5 and 6 years old. All right. Maybe this person had to move away around the age of 11, 11 or 15, between 11 and 15. All right. All right. Maybe something even happened as far as the age of 12. There was a change in the wind for this person. All right. It was like the light person that this person was begin to start feeling with darkness, a lot of dark thoughts, a lot of hurtful thoughts, a lot of malice, and ill-intentioned thoughts, and maybe this person saw that, carrying this on my back, is not what I really want to do, but they didn't know how else to take it off. So they walked around with all this dark energy on them, and it spewed out into maybe you, okay? Maybe you're the child, the next generation, all right? If you like this message, give it a thumbs up, all right? All right, so let's see what else. Uh-oh. And you've been telling them all this time, you can change your reality. You can change the dark thoughts. Excuse me. You can change the dark thoughts. You can change, all of the negative energy that you are manifesting into this world, into this connection, into this relationship. You've explained that to them with this co-create card, okay? And again, the number 40 lets me know that this is something that came from the foundations of maybe when you were growing up, all right? And maybe, your parent was a predator and they preyed upon you and they weren't using their wisdom. They never looked at their wisdom. They only looked at the past. They never looked at the future. They only looked at the past, and they didn't use their wisdom and intuition. And so they made horrible decisions when it came to you. But what they didn't know was that the universe was protecting you here. They was protecting the child from their parent. And so this brought you an energy to be able to, go build the foundation somewhere else, to start over, where you're not the fool, where you use, your intuition to manifest the things that you want in your life. You use the tools and the resources that the divine spirits and the Most High has imparted upon you in this incarnation. You're learning that. But your person is suffering because they never realized that they had wings to fly. They just stayed stuck. And they just stayed in this situation where they protected their heart even from their own children. Okay? Their relationship with their kids was off balance because in their mind they were off balance. This person may definitely suffer from some type of bipolar disorder with this co-create and never-ending story, or some type of narcissistic personality disorder, even schizophrenia. All right? Yep. This is the number 37. This person does definitely have some type of mental disorder. Maybe they're not seeking help. Maybe they've kind of turned their back on, all the fucked up shit that they've done to you, and they're just moving forward, or they think they're moving forward, but they're really stuck. Look, they can't even move. They sitting. Okay? And the thing about it is, you see that mirror right there beside her? Right there? They won't even reflect. They won't even reflect. I can't believe that. I can believe it. I can believe it. So I think I'm going to title this message, The Narcissistic Mother. Because that's what it sounds like. It looks like you got a narcissistic mother that thinks that she knows everything and manipulates situations, to fit her needs by stepping on her kid's neck. And she hasn't really grew in life and went anywhere and did anything in life or even healed in life because she's sitting there with broken wings. Because she refuses to live in reality. She refuses to face the facts. All right. We got the second chakra, Archangel Ariel. All right. And this is your sacral chakra. All right. So this person, had some blockages in their sacral chakra, which may have been due to sexual abuse, sexual trauma. And so this person may have in turn had a lot of sexual addictions or sexual partners. So they may have had a lot of soul ties on them. And so they could be bound by being handcuffed to a lot of addictions. All right. I mean, not addictions, indecisions, not being able to, make a move, being stuck, only being, surrounded by passion and sexual desires. And so it's hard for anybody to communicate with this person unless it's in, the sex department. So maybe this woman always sold her kids out for a man, or always had, a man in the picture, even if it was behind closed doors and nobody knew about it. Like, she may have been a lady in the streets and a freak in the sheets, on the low. Sound like some down low energy, all right? All right, and with that number 36, it seems like she was getting involved with a lot of partners that had, attachments to them and had shit going on with them that, just attached itself to her because she had opened herself up for that because she's not, she's not spiritually where she needs to be. Because she's staying basically by the book, which may be by religion, versus her actually getting in touch with the divine. All right, fourth chakra, Raphael. Yeah, and her heart chakra was blocked. So maybe the sexual trauma or abuse that happened to this person as a child, had put their heart chakra on block, and so they couldn't love anyone else because they didn't love themselves. They hadn't healed. A blocked heart chakra means a person who hasn't healed. And so this person is imprisoned with the heart right there. Look at that. Look at that heart. With a heart that is what? Is blocked. It's closed off. Nobody can get to it. It's in a glass. All right? And time is running out for this person. All right? You see that? Time is running out for this person, but they're blinded. Again, they're blinded by sorrow, regret, guilt, hatred, jealousy, envy. And look at what's going on. They can't even see. They can't even see that their heart chakra is blocked. They can't. They don't even know what's going on. All right? And like I said, this is your mother. Again. And she may be the heir, or she may think that she is the heir of something. And so she's holding this position, or, you know, she may have some kind of title at work that, you know, she holds very esteemed, and she's very proud. She's a person that doesn't use her intuition, but she has an intuition, okay? She doesn't use it because her passion is larger than her intuition, because she hasn't really worked on her intuition. She's been a proud person. And you know what? They say pride come before the fall. Look, you see that number 42? In your house growing up, she was imbalanced. She was one way, and then she was another way. She may have had, you may have had seen some signs of either bipolarism, narcissism, or multiple personality disorder. But she holds herself together well, all right? And only time you really know that this person is an absolute psycho is when you look inside and you see that it's an empty hole in this woman's heart. And it's impossible for her to love. Even her own flesh and blood. It's all manipulation. All right? And she uses her magical powers in a negative energy. All right? We're going to keep going with this. Because again, this person, your mother, she may have been trying to split you and your sister up. She may have been one of those parents that you and your sister, or you and your brother, you and your siblings always had to compete amongst each other, and you guys could never really come together because she always stood in between y'all for control. She always kept you guys under her foot. Okay? Your mother could have been, I'm getting a Catholic energy. So maybe your mother grew up Catholic or is a Catholic, went to Catholic school. Okay, yeah, maybe she graduated from a Catholic school. All right, we're going to get some tarot. Thank you, spirit guides, ancestors, angels. Give us some messages about this mother or this aunt, this grandmother, who may be using magic against her own family because her heart chakra is closed. Thank you, spirit guides, ancestors. Yeah, so as a child growing up, you know, some things happened in her life, and she really didn't understand that she was in a desert land, that she was being raised in a manner that would not help her produce much. That it would be all esteem versus materialistic things, okay? Now, your mother may have done some traveling in life, but, you know, not very far. All right? She's may have, you know, stayed local. All right? And she raised you to be this way. She raised you to objectify the penis, to worship the penis, to always hold dick or a penis at an esteem, to always want a man. You see that? That's what she was looking up to. Because she was traumatized sexually, okay, at this page of wands. And so only thing she thought that she was this image here, but behind closed doors, all she wanted was to keep her legs open. All right? She may have been involved in some threesomes and all that, y'all. Y'all see them salamanders or chameleons or lizards on this thing? This person, you know, camouflage, hid a lot. All right? Hid a lot. And hid behind trying to be in that status. All right? But they've done a lot of work and have come up with nothing. They put a lot of energy. They see a lot of people having things and they want it. They envious, but every time it's time for them to work for themselves or to do it for themselves, they come up with little to nothing. And that's because they're always looking upon what other people got in jealousy and greed. All right? They're never content. They're never happy. So they make a lot of poor decisions trying to hurry up and get the bag. All right? This person may be a person who has tried a lot of different may have done a lot of things, or may have appeared to have money coming from all different directions, but it's only a facade, because what they really have is very little. All of this going out, all right? So this person may be up to their neck in bills financially. All right. And they're being very, very defensive about it. But they're being defensive in a manipulative way. So they're not just standing up being defensive. Everything you say, everything they think and do is like out front. They're doing all this shit on the low, like nobody see. Like what comes up don't go down. They don't get it. They don't get it at all, y'all. They don't get it. All the shit they've been doing to try to prove to you that what you got going on is not for you. All that magic work they've been doing, black magic and negative thinking, that shit is about to fall on them. And actually, it already done started falling on them because they're stuck. But they don't even realize it because they so busy trying to challenge you. Blind. All right. And what make it so bad is they trying to co-create with a person that, you know, or they trying to compete with a person that's on their shit. You might be on your shit. All right. You're not camouflaging nothing. You letting it be known. I know who I am, kicking ass and taking names. I'm connected to the spirit. I'm listening to my intuition. I have control over my passions. Because I don't know if you know anything about color, but green neutralizes red. All right. And look, they stuck in this never-ending story because they refuse to let go. They refuse to let go and get the help. Get somebody that is trained professionally to remove all of these different burdens that keep holding them and keeping them stuck. Okay? All of these things is behind them. A lot of things that they've done is behind them. A lot of their successes is behind them, but moving forward, they're moving forward with only the things they can hold on to, because all of their material possessions are about to go away, dissipate, disappear. They're about to be taken off their throne, whatever throne that is. All right? It ain't got shit to do with you. This is all the universe, okay? Because the universe been coming at them for years. Okay, the Knight of Swords in reverse is talking about taking charge, going to them, you know, telling them to purify, to get their thoughts together, to stop doing certain things, to, you know, think before they act, and, you know, put their passions behind them and utilize it for good. The universe been coming at them for a while. They refuse. Okay? The universe has been coming at them for a while. They just refuse. All right? And I'm sorry if this is, you know, your parent and they've done this to you, but the universe is getting ready to bless you by getting them up off of your back, by returning the favors, returning the sender all the things that, you know, they did to you in your innocence, just because they just all fucked up in their mind. Look, their mind is crazy. All right? This person could have multiple personalities. All right? Yep. And it's in their DNA. All right? It's in their DNA. They can't help it. It's in them. This is who they are. They're just fucked up. They are narcissistic, manipulative, you know, split personalities, bipolar. All right? It's in their DNA. And it's been that way because of who their parents were. All right? This person looks real innocent. Look like you could trust them. Look like, you know, ain't no harm. But behind closed doors, they're vicious. Like a vicious pit bull. All right? And look, they might be going to jail. It says guilty, charged. This person may be going to jail for some of the things that they've done to you. And it's the universe bringing some balance and some justice into this situation, because it's been out of balance. You didn't ask for none of this. You've been innocent the whole time. This person just been attacking you because in their mind they are sick people. They are sick. There's some sick people in this world, y'all. Remember that shit. There's some sick fucking people in this world. And they lost. Look, they're gonna lose. All right, anything that they have stole, taken through, you know, this manipulative, you know, narcissistic energy, doing all of this black magic, doing all of this sex magic, they're gonna lose. And they're also gonna lose, if they are married, they're gonna lose something that has to do with their partner, maybe even their partner. I don't know. All right. Or they created a loss for, they might have took somebody out with their black magic. If you got a Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius male that's no longer here, maybe they caused this person's death and they're gonna get charged with it. All right. And the new beginning that the universe is telling you is to say fuck it, let it go, let them have what the fuck they stirred up and what the universe is beginning to bring down. Fuck it, it ain't your cup of tea. It ain't your shower. It's the water they ran for their shower. So, hey, it's on them. The universe is saying, fuck it. They still holding on. They still trying to hold on to this bullshit instead of coming clean, no matter how much you done tried to talk to these people and deal with these people. So the universe saying, fuck it. They about to go through it. They about to go through it, okay? The universe is saying that. And look, they're going to be full of despair. Full of despair. That's what's coming towards them. Despair. Ain't shit you did. It's what they did for themselves. Because guess what? They had lacked insight. They refused to stand up for what was right. They let their thoughts overtake them. And they thought it was all innocent and fun. It wasn't. It was the vehicle that's going to take your ass up through there. It's the vehicle that's going to get those emotions, get them right on in check. You're going to have to do something with that multiple personality. You're going to have to. They might even force you to go get some help. So whoever this was, you know, if it was your mom, aunt, sister, or grandmother, look, it's all about to come shower down on them. All the shit they put out there for you is about to come and hit them. Okay? So don't even worry. Don't even sweat your pretty little head. Like the universe said, fuck it. Smoke a blunt and smoke that shit. Hopefully this message has been a blessing. Peace, light, and love, family. I'm out till the next time.